Malcolm X once said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." And congrats to everyone who has taken the step to prepare themselves today for a better tomorrow. In this video, you would learn about the deductions under section 24 under income from house property. While calculating the income from house property, deductions under 24 are allowed out of the NAV. Standard deduction, which is 30% of NAV, and interest on loan are the two deductions available for let out house. But for self-occupied house property, only interest on loan can be claimed. From this slide, we can learn that the loan for a let-out house may be taken to acquire or construct a new house or repair the house already in existence. And there is no limit of interest on loan that can be claimed. But the deduction of interest on loan for self-occupied house depends on the date of loan. If the loan is taken before 1/4/99 to purchase, construct or repair the house property, then rupees 30,000 can be claimed. If the loan is taken on or after 1/4/99, rupees 3 lakhs for purchase of or construction of house and rupees 30,000 in case of repairs is allowed. Interest on loan includes current year interest, that is the interest for the previous year 2019-20, and 1/5 of pre-construction interest. Pre-construction interest is the interest payable during the pre-construction period. Pre-construction period is the period between the date of borrowing and 31st March immediately preceding to the year of completion of construction or acquisition. I repeat, pre-construction period is the period between the date of borrowing and 31st March immediately preceding to the year of completion of construction or acquisition. For example, Mr. A has taken a loan on 1/5/2016 for construction of house and the construction was completed on 1/7/2018. Here the PCP, that is the pre-construction period, will be from 1/5/16, that is the date of loan, to 31/3/18. That is the year immediately preceding to the year of completion of construction. And the interest payable during this PCP will be the pre-construction interest. Another example, Mr. A has taken a loan on 1/5/16 and the house was bought on 1/2/18. Here the PCP will be 1/5/16, that is the date of loan, to 31/3/17, that is 31st March immediately preceding to the year of acquisition of the new house. And the interest payable during the PCP will be the pre-construction interest. Pre-construction interest shall be allowed as deduction in 5 equal installments starting from the previous year in which the house is acquired or completed construction. I repeat, pre-construction interest shall be allowed as deduction in 5 equal installments starting from the previous year in which the house is acquired or completed construction. For the same example, the pre-construction interest will be claimed as deduction from the previous year 2019 to 2020 because the date of construction is 1/7/18, that is the previous year 18-19. Hence, the pre-construction interest will be allowed as deduction from 2019 to 2020 in the first example. In the second example, the pre-construction interest will be claimed from the previous year 2018 to 19. Since the date of purchase of the house is on 1/2/18, that is the previous year 17-18. Hence, the pre-construction interest will be claimed from the year 2018-19 in the second example. The provisions of interest on loan can be better understood from this example. Mr. M took 2 loans for construction of his house, rupees 8 lakhs at 10% on 1/5/13 and rupees 4 lakhs at 8% on 1/1/16. The house was constructed in October 2016. He repaid rupees 4 lakhs on 1/12/19 against the loan taken in 2013. Now we need to find out what is the loss that Mr. M has incurred because of residing in his own house. That is, this house is a self-occupied house. So in self-occupied house, one can claim interest on loan as deduction under section 24. So we need to find out what is the deduction under section 24 for this house. And we also have learned that interest on loan includes current year's interest, that is the previous year interest, and the 1/5 of PCI. So we need to find out what is the PCI. We also know that the PCI depends on the PCP. So we need to find out the PCP for both the loans. Loan 1, the PCP will be date of loan, that is 1/5/13 to 31/3 immediately preceding the date of completion. So here the house is completed in October 2016 and so immediately preceding will be 31st March 2016. And the pre-construction interest will be on this PCP. This PCP we can see runs to 2 years and 11 months on 8 lakhs at 10%, which sums up to 2,33,333. When we look into the loan 2, the PCP will be 1/1/16 to 31/3/16, which is only for 3 months. So 4 lakhs, 8% for 3 months is 8,000. So the total PCI for loan 1 and 2 will be 2,41,333. But 1/5 of PCI only is considered under interest on loan, which is 48,266.67. Next, we need to calculate the interest for the previous year 1920, which is the current year interest. Here we should also note that Mr. M has repaid 4 lakhs on 1/12/19 against the loan 1. So the loan 1 interest will be calculated in 2 parts. The interest for the period between 1/4/19 to 30/11/19 will be for 8 years and amounting to 53,333. and the interest for the period 1/12/19 to 31/3/20 will be for 4 lakhs because out of 8 lakhs, 4 lakhs he has repaid. And that is for 4 months, which amounts to 13,333. So totally the loan 1 interest will be 66,666. Same way, loan 2 will be for the period 1/4/19 to 31/3/20, which is 32,000. Totally, the current year interest for loan 1 and 2 will be 98,666. Once the current year interest and 1/5 of PCI is calculated, we can find out the income or the loss from the house property of Mr. M. Since this house is a self-occupied house, the NAV will be nil and only interest on loan can be claimed under section 24. The current year interest and 1/5 of PCI sums up to 1,46,932. If we remember the provision regarding self-occupied house where the loan is taken on or after 1/4/99, the maximum limit for purchase or construction of house is 2 lakhs. So here in this case 1,46,932.67 or 2 lakhs, whichever is less can be claimed as deduction under section 24 with regards to interest on loan. So, since the NAV is nil, there will be a loss from this self-occupied house of 1,46,932.67. In the past few minutes, you have learnt the provisions of interest on loan as a deduction under section 24. And this brings me to the end of my presentation. I conclude with a quote by an unknown author: "Strive for progress, not perfection." Thank you.